weird because our jerseys are like the same. That's what's up. Oh, they talk about Jimmy Linder, their corner. He's going to be shadowing our receivers. Jimmy Linder. He's like the next Cross, I bet, playing over there with Timmy County. He's got his new fun. I'm going to disregard old Jimmy Linder stuff. Look, he's going to get ran over by Chester Callaway. big old turkey neck. Kerryon Johnson. I'm going to say, let's fucking neutralize this cat, dude. He ain't gonna do shit. We're going to go for it. Let's do this. I'm so shut him down. Hold him to 50 yards rushing and no touchdown. But your team's going to have 50 by himself. I haven't played him ever. Wow, the rookie Vincent Dean, he's going to get up to that 76 a lot of times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's got the jukes, he's got everything. He's the truth. A little possession upgrade for Alan DeLong. This guy. Holy cow. He's been around for years. Yeah, he's been around forever. He got drafted by, I think he was on the Broncos or someone, and then they signed him. Dude, they've made some great signings. Those guys that were like one of the first couple classes that we had. There's a guy named Leslie in the draft, tight end, undrafted. Ralph Roy out of Washington State. Devontae Dawkins, white guy out of Virginia, power rushing D-tackle. There he is, yeah. No. Oh no. He's like a Mike Melton. And the stream is on. Here we go. Here comes the coach. Airmail 3 passing touchdowns win the game and something. I didn't see what it said. I know I gotta keep this guy under 50 yards rushing. Tim Townsend, 12 touchdowns, 4 picks.
Hello everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Detroit Lions.
Ratio, yeah. Like 20 and 4. We'll have at the end of the year.
We're standing by are the two men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Here we are,
First opened in 2002. There's
gave
a
him
look
the
inside
1990s
Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
I was gonna give them the old schools, the classic no logo.
Ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Detroit Lions.
We got our 1960s on.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends.
Dude, those are tight uniforms for the 1960s. Just like sharp, you know, the Colts. You know, people probably loved that team just because of their unions back in the day.
And how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Going up against his former. Oh, look at Linder is covering him in that little fucking X, that little X route. That was tight. Oh, dude, that was sick. Oh, dude. Wow, look at Humphreys going back. Getting loud. Morrissey out there. Sloan. I see Vinny Biddle. Yeah, dude. Humphrey was going. Yeah, Patty Humphrey. Oh, yeah.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's run down at about the 23-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out.
I haven't seen him in years.
And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game.
That he said prior to,
and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet.
I never call this play. This is where I get thrown first play for $6.
At the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
I don't know why I just called all
they'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
Play.
And if that continues, there'll be a
double team, and it's intercepted.
That's the guy right there.
I'm telling you. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And
stop, dude. I thought he was going to hit that tight end. That's why I said, oh, nice play. And then he flung it, and I was like, okay. Wow. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Oh, fuck it, that's good enough. Yeah, I might have to save a few more
spot to be in
later.
But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I'm going to try this little counter right at Everett.
Right back to it on first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Dude, this guy,
Nice play right there to stop
this guy's back, though. In the slot for this play.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you follow him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Looking to throw.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An
ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance to be aggressive. Try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing that puts them in that position.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
I never see teams do that
one-handed catches. That was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard.
I'm right there. What am I doing? I was like overrunning. I knew it was coming over.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
What is going on?
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy.
He may not get it right now, but he'll get
extra
it.
beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. To throw on 2nd down. Townsend. Nowhere
there he is. Merry Christmas.
He goes down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fix what was wrong with them in the last game.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 92 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of Edwards.
There you go, Jimmy.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's like 3rd read.
Now a give, right side. Callaway.
Should have been like my first.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Hit Juke there,
it
and he did
inside
nothing.
the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Like
do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Humphrey's already ready to explode and do more.
So here come the Lions now. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division.
If you look at all of his shit, he's not a great tackler or anything.
The biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible.
I really haven't looked into it. I just know when I look at his stuff.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 now, 3rd down.
Not as many as I would think. Tackles for loss this year. That's one of the stats that popped out at me. We have 4 this year.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. He's got his man. This is Tate. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
We got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 12 yards on the return that time, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Colts to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
X3, 218, jump.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now again, right side. Callaway. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Second and 14. Wide open receiver complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Here we go on second and 12. He's got his man on the crossing route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do. It's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. Everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
He's a freckle-faced
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown with a wear down defense.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, dude, if you have a tall receiver that has any type of juke, it's the best juke in the whole game.
Off of the 3 and out.
It's like the biggest, longest juke, yeah.
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge of the huddle. You know, we always think
of very often.
But sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Townsend. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Horses.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Throwing on 3rd and long. Townsend. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like him and Alden.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Looking for more on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
I cannot time that juke.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very managed. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those can be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Just looking at the route for a sec.
This half has been theirs. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
That was my best quick snap ever, I think. Like, for the situation, I'm like right at the 10 like that or whatever it was.
And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, Mickey Roses.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, quick snap.
Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. And we're going to get a peek at some of the...
Clint Topperson to Zinkin and a Zonkin. Guy's going back on that shit today.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this right?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Okay. Let's do that. It's fine.
So we're at halftime here in the
I was going to call timeout like way earlier, but they went into a hurry up, and then like all of I thought it was a hurry up, and then it was a straight runoff. It was weird.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and a happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there as we look ahead to 2 more games later today, and then a full slate coming up this weekend. Good matchups all up and down the schedule there. We'll highlight the one in Cincinnati. A big test coming up for the Bengals as they'll square off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter
in
3.
Real life, that's like 55.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, finally I hit it.
They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Got some room at the 30. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's done. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On first down, Callaway. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I knew it. If I didn't do the possession, I knew it.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, Metcalf. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Right back to him on first down. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on the inside the 35 down the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Down. 10-2 stop. Topper.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got it.
Oh, get in.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll.
He's actually
It's
now he's
another
going up
first
and
down.
getting him out of the air
I have to
too.
say, they're
Over
feeling
guys.
like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
Whoa, that was a weird celebration. He went into one and then he goes into a team celebration. I thought I picked team.
Now let's not forget that was all set up by the fourth down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going
He started doing like a signature
down,
on
your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
Weebling and
Extra
wobbling.
point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. How does the kickoff
dude, I got
unit as
a
they
tub of
run up
those,
and
man.
send this one away?
Yeah, yep.
This will be taken in
Yeah,
after one.
they're so chewy too. That's what makes them with texture.
And not a bad return here. He gets it
I
out
like to
the
put him standing
25-yard
head
line.
up, and I'll just bite straight down on his hump on the back of my molars.
So we get a look at the
It's the best,
Lions
yeah.
offense as they get ready for their first
It's
possession.
to the point where I started grabbing like 4 of them,
Their
5 of them
halftime
at a
hole
time.
now even deeper.
That's how
They
it
need
gets
a
at the
big drive
end.
here just to
Dude,
answer the
just
first
pouring
touchdown of the
them
second
down
half
the
scored
belt.
against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a
These
little
guys
bit
run
bigger.
play action
but
all
no
day
time.
long.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Finding room at the 30, and he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
There you go, just run play action all day long.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores.
On first down.
That situation there, just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah,
He's
bad.
looking for
Number
a
3
run.
right now. 3
That was the best sack I've ever seen of all time. Only he could do that
So
on
one
this
quick,
game.
easy analysis about why they've struggled
You
so
can see that
far. They
replay.
keep putting themselves in 3rd and long
You can't even see it,
situations.
it's
They just
so
took
far.
another
Oh, here we
sack
go.
right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little
60
longer
chips
than it
of
normally
right
is.
into him.
Not a lot of
That's
positive
sweet.
grades will
That
be
was the
handed
best
out
sack
thus
ever.
far.
Watch that. He chipped him into it. He hurtled right into him for the tackle.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Townsend.
Wow.
And Tate's got it. A gain of
That was the
32
weirdest play
that
I've ever
time.
Wish Mel Hilton got torture chambered.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll
Yeah,
trend
it
them in
goes
the right
right on
direction.
the
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
These guys ain't going to get 50 yards rushing.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first
Probably
half
all-
for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I
Oh
both know
my
it just takes a
God.
couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Looking to throw on second down. Townsend firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Looking to throw. Townsend throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Did he get the first?
He will be very close
I thought
to
he was
the
going to
first
cross
down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day.
They're going for it all of a sudden because I let it go to the 4th. We're going to do that Mike Will blitz again. They're going to do it.
They're going to have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Townsend. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Here we go.
Finally, first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Townsend. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
On 4th down, Townsend.
I knew it.
Touchdown,
no.
Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And
they're going to give him one
able
of
to cut into this lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you're going slow clap on me?
Not very nice, is it?
No.
They better challenge this right now.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Operating from the gun, Townsend.
They're going to give them that too? No way.
That keeps their slim hopes alive. We're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 20. At the 24-yard line.
I knew it was going to that running back though on that touchdown. I don't know why I stopped. I freaked out like someone was going to come over the middle.
Because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer.
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble.
Fumble like 10 seconds after he goes out of bounds.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead.
That's what happens when they score. I just go and score in like 3 plays. I just get. That's just always what happens. It's weird. I'm just like, I don't even think I was going to this weird zone where I just want to put it in the end zone as fast as I can.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I want my defense right back out there like for another chance. That's what it is.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance, not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Downs coming in the second half looking good.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw.
Oh, what am I doing?
He completes it to Tate. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Townsend. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun. Townsend over the middle, complete. It's Barker. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Dude, I can't even get there in time.
He uses body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays
the guy's
like that
not even turning around there or nothing.
He's just drilling it. But they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it lines up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go, guys. Really tough on. Watch the slant here. Nope, something weird. Corner route, tight end corner.
2nd and 9 now. This will be caught at about the 6.
Tight end corner there.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
I was rattled.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm gonna run this fucking cover Tampa 2 right here.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
There we go. Look for a pick, a deflection, or anything. A tackle, a backfield. Big stop.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Big hit.
It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Down, 91.
They'll run on first down. Metcalf.
I was too afraid to take it with him down in there.
Taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
On second down, Callaway.
Dude, these guys are good.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's been the go-to guy. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, Delta.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Throw left side complete. It's Barnes. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Oh.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Throwing on 1st down. Townsend. His throw caught right around the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
On the set. 57. Focus, defense, focus. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Townsend. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Traquan Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions were able to draw a bit closer. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Back to throw. Townsend under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2.
So it's kickoff. We're just going to kick off or what?
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded about a yard deep.
Doing what he does best.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Watch this. Putting the rookie in for the final.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them.
I know, right? And he goes out one. I was trying to run it the whole way too. I was like, I didn't even need to go out. Let's go, Barnes. Oh, Bannon's in. Damn it.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Jones throwing on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tough game, man. I couldn't win the ball
A
for
road
nothing.
win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Indianapolis,
I could throw it, that's
the
for
perfect
sure.
season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis
Austin
and our
Jones,
entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Oh, great.
Get him some points.
That would be a fun
All right.
They're all Republicans there, by the way.
Turn bar. He is in the slot. He's good. Okay, Edwards getting 456 on score. Humphrey a couple big ones. Max Dunn. Oh yeah. So Lorenzo McNeil out of Texas Southern was one of the all-time best. Ah, Nixon, I was just preaching about. I only gave up 4 sacks all year. Too. It's a weird game defensively.
Bye, Jimmers.
Bye.
Love you, my guy.
Love you too. Good to see you.
Honey.
All right, drive safe.
Oh, I love him too. See you guys.
Vaughn with 2 sacks, Lewis with 1, Okereke, Marriott. Bowman's gone cold. Mike Milton set the tone with a big one-handed reach back pick. He never played with old Timmy Townsend, but he's heard stories and fails. I think I gotta start putting in old Vincent Dean in here and there every once in a while. Outside linebacker I drafted this year. 76 overall now. Just been juicing up his, all I've been doing is pass coverage. He started out as like a 64 or 66. So. Really, you know what he is? He's a pass rusher, dude. He should be an end. That is unreal. We hit all the gold. Terrell Randall, the rookie. How'd I get this guy out of Temple? Temple Tough, strong safety. Terrell Randall. Does he? What? Was that good? Yeah. Top 5%. Plus 500 for the D-line. Plus 500 for the receivers. Gonna go double checking. Oh, Patty Humphrey's got an upgrade. That would have slipped by the old graph. This guy needs a short route. He didn't even get any. Unbelievable. Gilbert Springs with a big old upgrade. The rookie. Fewer Gammons? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. No, I don't know. You're right. Ask Alexa, whatever happened to Peter Gammons? What? Say it just like that. Oh, he looks like the little bird from fucking... I'm gonna have some Kung Pao chicken real quick and warm it up. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Why, what are you doing? Yeah. What is that? fuck is this, dude? Uh-oh. Oh. I love Bob Knight. He's one of my all-time favorites. Makes me scared just watching him. He'll choke you out right there on the bench. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yes, sir. No. Oh, I just went to the members page. Oh, no way. Oh, we got guys coming back. We got guys coming back. Yeah, that was a nice little trial run for one. Yeah. Then when he comes, when Forbes comes back, it's gonna be real fun. With Coleman, cooking with the young running back. Right. Mm-hmm. Gotta look at contracts here. Oh, look at that. I have 7 guys right now. This shit's pretty crazy. And just come back with that squad. What if I went out? What if I just signed Reed Bannon right now? I have $4 million left. If I signed Bowman, I'd have $11 million. Yeah. Oh, I signed Brandon Berry. You see that? Outside linebacker Brandon Berry, the white dude, just 75 overall. He's ready to. Yeah, just as a backup, you know, cheap, like $2 million a year. It's nothing. Small signing bonus too, and just cut him. Nothing. Yeah. Well, I'm saying. Is your game on? Oh God.